Alright, well, now we shall start investigating this bit of clothing over here that is hanging from the press. Which I am definitely really curious about. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaito's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be...
No.
No, that hasn't been determined yet. I need to investigate further. It looks like the left sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press. The left sleeve, huh? Only the sleeve is sticking out. No part of the victim's body is visible. Were they crushed completely? So that only the sleeve remains? What about that tiny patch of blood on the sleeve though? What's this? The sleeve has a single small hole in it. A hole in the sleeve. What could this be? Well, we can see for sure that the arm was inside the sleeve when this hole with the blood happened, but not having the arm be inside the sleeve when crushed? I mean, from what I remember, Kaito had his right sleeve always empty. So, unless he changed position, having both sleeves empty means his coat falling off. Or... I suppose that's about all the information I can deduce from the hydraulic press. I cannot check the body, so I don't have any... I cannot check the body, so I don't have any clues to work with. I'll have to find more clues elsewhere. Yeah, definitely. I can tell you that these traces of blood will offer us a huge clue. Clue! What is this? A bloodstain. There's a faint trail of blood leading to the press. A simple swipe pattern, as if dragged. It looks as if it's coming from the bathroom. This bloodstain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. With a hole in the sleeve with blood. And this blood pattern. This surely is more than just a simple crush. Alright, well, is there anything else we can check? I mean, we checked everything that is around this area. What about the exisals though? Is there something inside this exisal? There's an exisal right in the middle of the hangar. And it's the green one. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. So this is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small, but big enough for one person. Oh? The hatch is open? How strange. Only the monocups can turn off the electronic lock and open the hatch. Huh? Only the monocups can open the hatch? Only the monocups. I'm not buying it. Normally the monocups are the only ones who can pilot the exisals. Normally being the keyword. Yeah, normally. Because of that electrohammer thingy, the electronic lock is all screwed up. Have you mentioned this to anyone else? Nope, no one's asked me about it either. And even if I had been asked, it would have been irrelevant information to you anyway. An electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocups can disable. Which must be why only the monocups can control the exisals. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the accessor. And you would need the electro hammer to do that. And given the fact that when you hit an accessor with the electro hammer would run out of juice in one fell swoop. Okay, but still, is there like nothing else inside there?
But
only the monocups. What about this one? The red accessor is completely still.
Hey, Shuichi.
Shuichi, it's dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart.
no.
No, it shouldn't move anymore. Not without the monocups or Kokichi.
Yeah. So it's just a pile of scrap then.
Hey!
Please, don't scare me like that.
With my magic.
Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic.
Yeah, you can definitely do that, Himiko. But I think that we should leave that for after the class trial. But I suppose that if Kokichi was alive, he could move it at any time by remote.
Why didn't you say so sooner?
You truly are something, Himiko. You truly are something. That is, if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the accessors. What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? If he's the mastermind. But okay, I guess I'm gonna think about that a little bit later. For right now, first let me check these over here. See if they have been used before. It looks like a machine used to paint accessors. That's kind of like paint thinner. It looks the same as before. Probably not related to the case. What about the washing machine? This looks like a car wash. I imagine it's for cleaning the accessors. It doesn't look like it's being used in a while. I don't see any clues. Alright, well, in that case, let me just check the toilet over here. There's probably going to be quite a lot of clues over here. This is the bathroom. Now that I think about it... No, I'm locked up in this bathroom. But Kokichi's just outside that door. This is the place where Kaito was imprisoned. Kaito might have left some kind of clue here.
No.
No, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. I doubt it will be that easy, so let's check inside. Kaito? Kaito, are you here? Are you inside this tank? Or are you inside this toilet over here? I can already check it. But yeah, would you look at this? What other stuff over here? For example, this crossbow. Crossbow. This is one of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? And we have some arrows too. It fits with the hole in the sleeve. There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. There are 3 in total, and blood on all of them. Blood on all 3 of the arrows. What is? What happened here? What about this? A glass bottle. There's a small bottle in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty. Oh! Okay, what is this? What does it say there?
If I remember correctly...
I feel like I've seen this before. Oh no. Don't tell me! It's poison again! Why? Why you always gotta torture me with chemical-based murder cases? Jesus! The label has blood all over it. I cannot read it completely. But I can see the word poison.
Could it be...
And if it is poison, this bottle must be... taken from my lab. I don't know who brought this here, but it definitely has something to do with this case. Crossbow? Bottle? Does the crossbow fit through the window? A small window for ventilation. This is... in the same window from before. It's a small window. And it doesn't open all the way. No one will be able to fit through here.
Well...
I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaito would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Like a crossbow and a bottle of poison. And let's not forget about this case over here. Now, this case. Oh, what's in that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed to the far shelf. What's in it? Is this some kind of weapon? This is the case from before, right? Okay, well, what else do we have? Oh. Traces of blood. A blood stain. A puddle of blood in the center of the room. And a swipe pattern from there to the door. And what could this mean? Alright. I finished investigating the bathroom. So, either the poison and black case with crossbow and arrows got here through the hangar through the door, or the window. Somebody got hit with the arrows using the crossbow for sure, and given the poison and... Actually, hold on. Before making a poor mistake, it said that most of the bottle was covered in blood, right? And it read only poison. That actually makes me question something in that regard. But going back to what I was thinking before, the crossbow, the bloody arrows, the blood pattern to the press, the sleeve... It does make me think of one possibility. Well, multiple possibilities, but it's all around very interesting. There were more clues than I thought there'd be, and one is particularly concerning. Why is the crossbow from Maki's lab in here? And the 3 bloody arrows. Those arrows are definitely for the crossbow. But why are all 3 bloodied? And that bottle of poison. What could that have been used for? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. Oh, it sure will be tricky. Now I can definitely sense that this is not going to be easy. Alright, well, let's leave the bathroom and see about investigating some other stuff. And that's about all I can investigate here in the hangar. There are still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. I still cannot deduce who the victim is. I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. I should start with the areas around the hangar. Alright, well, first things first. Himiko? Can I talk to you a little bit?
I don't want to talk to you. If you keep bugging me, I'll use my explosion magic.
Oh, she's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone? Tsumugi?
Oh my.
There isn't enough info in this Monokuma file. We don't know the cause or the time of death. The culprit is probably Kokichi, but I'm worried about the class trial.
Alright, well... Actually...
But
Still cannot deduce who the victim is. Alright, well... Let's go outside. Can we talk to Kibo and Maki? If possible? Oh, what? You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Technical problems, it seems, but I think that everything's cool. Now back on track. The large sister is off. It must still be affected by the electro bomb.
all right.
I should investigate this place thoroughly. There must be some clues around here. Alright, well... Kibo? Do you feel better now? Actually, hold on a second. Alright. Had to drink some water there. Phew. I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry to worry you, Shuichi. Nah, it's alright, Kibo. As long as you're doing fine. Also, I do remember that you said something about seeing something in particular when you checked the hangar yesterday. Can you tell me about it?
Okay.
I was a bit worried. I'm glad you think better. There was something I needed to ask Kibo.
Hey.
Hey Kibo, before we went into the hangar this morning, you said... So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry. I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully.
How did it go?
It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. You said that you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Oh yes. Since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the Exisal returning to the hangar.
Okay.
Yeah. You said the Exisals could pass through the alarm system and barrier to the hangar.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the exhaustion, I saw someone heading toward the hangar. You did? Who?
Huh?
You saw someone?
Um,
I saw Himiko. You saw Himiko?
I was in my lab trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi. That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag.
A black bag, you say?
A black bag?
At the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it.
But
after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious.
What? What did you see?
why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her.
You're right.
True, it is suspicious.
Hey!
You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time?
Well,
Not that I think about it, she didn't. So she had it coming in, but not leaving. It has to be. That black bag Himiko was carrying was... By the way, this is a little off topic, Shuichi, but...
huh?
What is it?
As I thought.
The reason I wasn't feeling very well may have been due to the electropump.
But
It was because of the electromagnetic particles. Not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to allergic reactions such as a hay fever.
which means...
So it could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it. Yeah. It sure is that, Kibo.
Okay.
Alright, that must be it. So that thing Himiko said was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. So, Himiko came in with a bag and came out without it. And now I find the black case in the bathroom. And this surely must be the reason why Himiko is acting so suspicious all of a sudden. Because she's anxious that someone will think that she's the one responsible for this murder, and she thinks that we will start accusing her. The black case and the crossbow were in the bathroom. If she was black... Okay, I think I got it. I guess I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. I do have some possibilities that may have happened, but the general idea would be that I don't think that she murdered anyone. I don't think that she did. Because one particular thing that the crossbow has that we should all remember. Okay, well anyway, let's see about checking the control panel over here. This is the control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with an electro hammer, so it isn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? It looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could this be? Wait, how were they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you even get close. So, how did the person who did this get near the control panel? Indeed. In order to get to the control panel, they would have to deactivate the alarm system. And these were surely not done by an electro hammer, but instead something sharp. Actually, let me just check something else over here. There's also this. This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window, and it's not possible to fit through.
I knew it.
That means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter. Yeah, a person cannot fit through that. But an object can, that's for sure. Now, is there anything else that we can investigate? I don't think that there's a... The hangar shutter. There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without a remote, a loud alarm would go off around the entire academy. An alarm that would go off around the entire academy. We had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor in the alarm. Actually, come to think of it, if it goes off throughout the entirety of the academy, then did nobody else hear it in the first day? Cause Kibo activated the alarm system, and nobody else mentioned about it, like Himiko or Tsumugi or Maki. They didn't talk about that afterwards. That's how we got into the hangar. It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. Science! For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. Science! It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. And it's also perfect for science! This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle with the electro hammers. Isn't science just wonderful? Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs total. One was stolen by Maki. And that's about all I was concerned within the hangar. But I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more. The other places that might yield some clues are Maki's lab and my lab. And the crossbow in the bathroom, the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those leads.
Alright.
I should also inspect the 3 Asaisos that were protecting Monokuma. Why were they protecting him in the first place? That might be related to the case as well. Yeah, I do have to question it. But first... An alarm will sound throughout the academy. Alright, well, Let's check the exhaustos first, given that they are so close, like right here. Yeah, Monokuma is still hiding something. He's still not gonna tell us what the fuck just happened with him these past few days. What? Is that like a hammer? And there's an extra hammer here. But why? Yeah, it's out of power. It must have been used. But used for what?
Well, you know.
But be careful, the electric hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an exhilarating, you'll run out of juice with just one shot. Got it?
If I remember
If the
correctly,
electric hammer's power is expanded, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. The electric hammer runs out of battery in one shot if you're targeting an exhilarating. The green exhilarating. The fact that we have seen its hatch open due to the electronic hammer, like electronic lock being destroyed. And that Kibo saw the green exhilarating go inside the hangar last night. Some pieces are connecting. That's for sure. I remember the site I saw yesterday. Excess was protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The Excess should have been around him. So why were they still protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them too. I suppose I was so caught up in thinking about Kokichi, I ignored Monokuma. Oh. Pay attention! Listen up! Take heed, I say! Hello?
ah,
Monokuma?
And another.
It's just, I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi.
huh?
Huh? Oh crap.
You were acting all sneaky, weren't you?
Well, hey now, we weren't acting all sneaky. I mean, we did try our best to sneak around. I mean, it's not my fault that somebody forgot the cardboard box.
Like a teenage boy trying to creep into the adult movie section of the video store.
Or into the girls' bathroom, all naked and such.
Eh? Am I right, Shuichi? Am I right?
No way!
Well, you didn't need to sneak around, because the Exorcist wouldn't have attacked you.
The Excessos wouldn't have attacked, you say? Huh. Well, that surely helps me with one of the possibilities that I had in mind.
Hey,
What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak.
Because everyone's coming to rent adult movies. So in a way, everyone going there is the same.
So you're saying that Shuichi was going for the adult movies? So basically everyone who went to the hangar... So you're saying that everyone who went here went for the adult movies?
wait!
No, not that! I meant about the Exorcists not attacking us.
Yeah?
Oh, at the time, the Exorcists were on an autopilot and directed to only observing.
Hey,
Their movements are more limited now that the Molotovs aren't around to pilot them.
Huh?
Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
well...
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So the Excessos were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma?
Hey,
Why are you telling me all of this?
Why?
Because he needs to give us a fucking explanation as to what the fuck he was doing these past few days. I mean, yeah, I'm actually pretty glad that he's telling us this sort of stuff. But that still doesn't explain where the fuck he was during the announcements. This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage.
Hey,
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this.
yeah.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants.
So someone else besides me know this. Why wouldn't they share this information?
Okay, that's all I can tell you.
Wait, hold on a second. This isn't enough. You're not going away scot-free with this. You still have to explain where the fuck have you been this entire time, and why did you let the excessors observe you? Like, why?
Yeah.
By the way, rating movies is so old school. It's more freeing to illegally download them.
Well, okay. Can you let us on the internet,
Maybe? In that case,
Psycho pop.
it's like trying not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex.
And does that hunter happen to be you? I mean, don't lie. I can see the camera and the sex tapes right behind you. Yeah, just run. I know your game, Monokuma. I know your game ever since the first Kidding game. This information about the Exhausts could be a clue to solving this case. I should remember this.